Hello everyone. So in this video we will be creating the footer of our page. We are able to see four buttons over here in the footer. So let's just switch to our VS Code and create the footer of our page. So the footer will be below the content. So we are having a predefined UI component called Ion Footer for creating footer in Ionic and Vue. So I will be using Ion Footer over here, and inside that I will be using the buttons that we have seen just now. The button will be in the buttons component and they will be in a toolbar. So inside Ion Footer I will be using Ion Toolbar. Toolbar can be used in header as well as in the footer. And inside Ion Toolbar I will be using Ion Buttons, and inside Ion Buttons will be the four buttons that we have seen. As we have seen in the button, we have a icon and a name. So for icon I will be using the Ion icon component, and I already have imported all the four icons that I will be using. First will be send, then business, then calendar, and a close circle for the cancel button. So I will just go to my icon and we'll use them over here. The first one will be the send for the first button, and we'll give it a name of release. Just save it, and we are able to see a button over here. I want the buttons at the end, so I will be providing slot of end to the buttons, and will give some outline by using this property, and will define the size as well by using the size property, and will define the size to small. Similarly, we will be creating all the rest of the three buttons using this. I will change the name and the icon and the color also. The second will be business, so I will be changing the name of the icon and will give it a name of release to a warehouse. Third will be edit promise date and has the icon of calendar. And the last one will be a cancel button having the icon close circle. I already have returned them in the setup method. So let's just see, we are getting this result and we want this output. So let's just go back and provide color property. The first one has a different color and we will set it to primary. Primary and all are the predefined colors Ionic have. The second one will be dark and the third one is also dark. We will provide the last button a color of danger. In this way we can provide colors to our button. We have created our page, and the next will be I will be focusing on the mobile view of this page. So for the mobile view I will be using media query, and let's just see how it works. So we want the output like this, and in the footer we want a scrollable button, the header part like this, and hot order header part like this. And currently the mobile view is somewhat like this. So let's just switch to our VS Code and work on the CSS part for creating the mobile view. So I will be setting the breakpoint to 991. So firstly I will go over here and will use media query like this. In the bracket I will be providing the breakpoint and will set its maximum width to 991 pixels. That is, the mobile view will start from 991 pixels. The first one that we will focus is the header part. So I will just write the header part over here, and I will use the CSS grid over here. I already have defined the grid areas above, so I will simply use the grid CSS property. I want a search bar first, then I want the filters part, and below I want the results. So I have simply wrote search part, then I will be writing the filters and then the results. Just save it and we are getting this output. I want the columns to be having the width uh, of auto, so I will be using auto for the columns. In this way I have defined the grid template columns. Now I want the padding to be 0 because we are getting so much padding over here. As we done the padding to 0, the results are not looking appropriate, so I will be providing some padding through the result class, and I want its padding to be of 16 pixels from everywhere. So I will set the padding to 16 pixels, so it will set the padding from all top, right, bottom and left. Now it's looking appropriate. Now I will focus on the order header part. It is looking like this, but I want the tags to be just below the metadata and ID. So for this again I will use grid, and for this also I have shown the grid areas which I have defined in the previous videos. So I will be using that grid area only over here. The first one will be the ID, and along with ID I want the metadata, and below that I want the tags. So this is the proper syntax for using the grid. I have wrote text over here 2 times because above we have created used two things, the ID and the metadata. If we use the tags 1 time, then it will give error. Now just save it and we are getting some results like this. Now we will focus on the scrollable footer buttons. So I want the buttons of footer to be scrollable, so we can use selector over here. Let's just try this method, and I will be setting its property to overflow scroll. So save. Oh, I have done a wrong component over there. Just remove it and save again. The selector isn't working, so I will be removing the iron footer and simply using the overflow scroll to the iron buttons. As we are able to see that the buttons are scrolling properly. So in this way I created the mobile view of my page. Let's just see it's working or not properly. This is the desktop view and this is the mobile view. The breakpoint is 991, so when it is provided the width of 991, it is set to the mobile view. Hope you like this video, and thank you so much for watching this video again.